Welcome back, champions. Before you start this video, I hope you have watched my previous video. Trust me, champions, if you watched the video till the end, you will understand acids, bases, and salts in the easiest and most fun way. This video also includes exam ready notes, so you can pause the video and write. One like motivates me to bring more such easy videos for you. Subscribe now so you don't miss it. Don't forget to like my channel. It was a bright morning in the kitchen. Ria sat at the table holding a fresh orange. She took a big bite. Across the table, Arav lifted his cup of a hot coffee. He took a sip and made a funny face. Just then, Mom walked in with a smile. She looked at both of them and asked with curiosity, "So tell me, what are you tasting? Sour or a bitter?" Different foods, different tastes. So let's find out in a more details. Two brothers are having breakfast together. One brother happily enjoy curd and orange juice. Yummy. But wait, the other brother accidentally eat a lemon and then suddenly makes funny faces, tight eyes, and a shocked reaction. What just happened? All these foods look different, but they have one thing in common. They all taste sour. Here are some notes for you. The first is natural acids. They all are natural acids like curd, lemon juice, orange juice, vinegar. If it tastes sour, it likely contains an acid. The word acid comes from Latin word, and the interesting fact is that vitamin C is an acid, and the name of that acid is ascorbic acid. One day, Ria was helping her mother in the kitchen. She happily started washing the dishes. As soon as she picked up the soap, oops, the soap slipped from her hand again and again. Later that day, her father helped her mom to clean the window using a window cleaner. The glass became shiny and clean. In the evening, they decided to bake a cake. Ria added a baking soda to the mixture. Out of the curiosity, she started a tiny bit, quickly made a face. Her mother explained, "Yes, Ria, bases taste bitter. That's why we never taste them directly. Window cleaners also contain bases like ammonium hydroxide. Here is some notes for you. Bases taste bitter. They feel slippery to touch, and these are the example of it, like a baking soda, soap, window cleaner, bleach, etc. We can't taste everything. It is dangerous. So we use these helpers. First is litmus. Second is turmeric. And third is China rose. These all are natural indicator. A natural indicator is a substance obtained from plants or natural sources that helps us identify whether a substance is acidic or basic by changing a color. Let's do a fun experiment to understand the litmus test. Watch closely and listen carefully, champions, because the color change will tell us the answer.
The blue litmus paper immediately turns red in the acidic solution. Now, watch as the red litmus paper turns blue.
So here we can write acid turns blue litmus into red, base turns red litmus paper into blue. Let's do another experiment to understand the acid-base reduction using turmeric.
Turmeric is a natural indicator. Yellow in acids, reddish brown in bases.
So here we can write in acidic solution remains yellow, but in a basic solution turns reddish brown. In this video, we discover a natural and a safe way to identify acids and bases using China rose. First, let's learn how to prepare China rose indicator solution. So take a fresh few China rose petals, wash them properly with the water to remove dust. Now cut the petals into small pieces and put them into a clean beaker. Next, Add warm water to the petals and leave it for a few minutes. Slowly you will notice that the water changes its color because the color from the petals mixes with the water. Now look at this video carefully.
We filter the solution to obtain the China rose indicator. When added to lemon juice, it turns magenta.
So here you can see in acidic solution, it turns dark pink or magenta. But in a basic solution, like a baking soda solution, it turns green in color. This is our next experiment using phenolphthalein, a laboratory indicator used to identify acids and bases. Just look at the video carefully.
The experiment begins by adding a few drops of phenolphthalein indicator to a beaker containing an acidic solution. As the base is added, you can see a pink color starting to form in the beaker, indicating the pH is beginning to change. Once enough base has been added to make the solution basic, the phenolphthalein indicator turns the entire solution a bright pink color. This confirms the solution is now basic.
So here we can say that in basic solution, it turns pink. In acidic solution, it remains colorless. Now you can pause the video, champions, carefully. Observe this table and write it down if you want in your notebook. This is a mystery table in which you can see the name of the acids, where is it found, and the memory hack. Have you ever gone to a party and thought just one more bite? The food is so tasty. And then after some time, you feel burning in your stomach. Yes, this happens when we eat more than our stomach can handle. This condition is called indigestion. When we overeat, our stomach produces extra acid to digest food. Too much acid causes discomfort, pain, and a burning sensation. So, what do we do then? We take an antacid, such as a milk of magnesia, which contains magnesium hydroxide. One day, a little girl was playing in her garden. She observed a line of small ants moving near a plant. She gently touched one of them with her finger. Suddenly, the ant bit her finger. She started to feel hurt and pain. So, champions, what should we use to reduce the pain of an ant bite? Yes, very good. The effect of the acid can be neutralized by rubbing baking soda, that is base, and it is sodium hydrogen carbonate or calamine solution, which contains zinc carbonate in it. Now, let's look at example 3, soil treatment. Did you know that soil can also be acidic or basic, just like solutions? First, look at this picture. Soil on the left. This is acidic soil, which means its pH is less than 7. Plants do not grow well in very acidic soil. So what is the solution, champions? We add bases to the soil. Farmers commonly use quicklime, that is calcium oxide, or slaked lime, calcium hydroxide. These bases neutralize the excess acid and make the soil healthy again. Now look at the soil on the right side. This is basic soil with pH greater than 7. Too much base is also harmful for plants. To fix this, we add organic matter like compost. Why compost? Because organic matter slowly releases acids which neutralize the basic nature of the soil. So remember, champions, in acidic soil, we add bases. In basic soil, we add organic matter. Have you ever wondered, champions, what happens when an acid meets a base? Do they fight or do they become friends? Let's find out. Look at the screen. On one side, we have an acid and on the other side, a base. When they are mixed together, something interesting happens. They cancel each other's strong effects. This special process is called neutralization reaction. So, remember this golden rule of chemistry. Acid plus base gives salt and water. Yes, when an acid and base react, they form salt and water. At the same time, heat is released. That is why this reaction feels warm sometimes. Champions, you will also get the PDF link of NCERT exercise solutions in the description below. We are not ending here. If you want to take your science learning to the next level, we are here for you. At Science Boost, we provide one-on-one online tutoring, especially for science, designed to make concept easy, clear, and interesting. Classes are conducted on Zoom or Google Meet and are available for CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and Australian curriculum. So, if you want to boost your confidence in science, book your session now. And before we end, I am giving you two interesting questions. Now it is time for our challenge-based question. Get ready to think a little deeper. Pause the video, think and try to answer. We will discuss the solution in the next video. Bye champions, take care.